Hello ladies and gentlemen, ChaosWulff here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Today we are going to take a quick look at asteroid mining. Right, basically, before we get started, what we actually need in order to actually go and do asteroid mining is a few things from the outfitting department. I have actually upgraded to a hauler, and basically we just needed the extra cargo space because it just makes mining so much more profitable. But first thing you need is a mining laser. You can see it here, it cost me 6.8 thousand credits. Then the other thing we need is a refinery. Now the one I've got, where is it? Here we go. The one I've got has 2 hoppers in there, so it's not necessary to have one with 2 hoppers because this one cost me 54,000 credits, so that it is quite an expensive one. The normal one here costs me, with a single hopper, costs 6,000 credits. But as you'll see later, the one with 2 hoppers actually makes things go so much faster. And as you can see, I'm in a very highly developed system, so I can actually upgrade quite a few things on my ship, and I have. So this is definitely not a stock hauler. But yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at where we're actually going to be going. Have a look at the galaxy map. Right, where is it that I usually end up going? I think it's this one down here. System view, is this the one? Yep, this is the one. As you can see, it has actually got 3 asteroid belts, so it has a lot of places to go for mining. So yeah, we've locked in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to launch. Again, apologies if I do sound a little bit off still. I'm still somewhat under the weather, but nowhere near as bad as I used to be. And yeah, so we'll just launch. Move the clamps to release.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
And yes, I am actually now using my flight stick. It's so much easier to control this game with a flight stick. I'm going to do a review of the actual flight stick itself, and basically a combat video with it as well. But not yet. We'll do it in a minute. We'll do it soon. So we'll speed up. Align ourselves with BD65 1846. Boost to get away from the get out of mass lock. The larger space stations takes longer to get out of the way. Boost again. The system that we're actually going to does seem very rich in palladium. The only issue that the only thing that I would prefer to mine more than palladium would be platinum, but I've actually yet to find any in this system. I did find a system at one point, but I don't remember where that was. So I'm going to choose the belt cluster that I want to go to. I've been through quite a few of them, but I am going to go check out number 7 this time, because I haven't actually tried this one yet, and I'm still on the lookout for platinum. And here we go. Alright, okay. So, what I like to do is start out on one of the farther ones, the furthest asteroids. Let's have a quick look around so I can spot them all. Nope. So I'm going to check this one out, and then move on inwards. I want to see what the best material is, the best material that is actually offered here. Well, I've basically got my my mining laser set to firing group 1 because this ship only has one hard point, so that's not a big issue. Get my cargo space up ready. I've got 16 cargo slots and 2 hoppers. So, actually, put everything into weapons so that I can get the most out of my mining laser. Let's target that. See what it is. Gallite and Bertrandite. Okay, not too fussed about that. Being a bit picky right now. So now I am going to go to this one here. Set the next one directly above me so I know which way I'm going. Towards the next one, and I will turn my lights on as well. Actually, that might help. A little bit too quick. Still think this is a tough ship. What's that one? None. Again, Gallite and Bertrandite. So, not really interested there. I'm really after the rarer metals, preferably gold, platinum, palladium, a pinch silver. Although I would prefer platinum or palladium. But pretty much every asteroid belt I've been in this system seems to have some palladium. And it's the second best selling out of all. Indite, again, not interested. Where's the next one gone? Well, that's the one I was just checking. Anyway, it always seems to be. It seems to me that a lot of the smaller asteroids seem to have the better materials, the better metals in them. All the asteroid belts in this system are classified as metallic, so they have a. They're all going to be metals, they're not going to be ores or anything. Come on. Again, Gallite and Bertrandite. Not exactly overflowing with enthusiasm there. Let's go check this last one out. Right, come on, let's see. At least I want some palladium. Ooh. There we go, palladium and gallite. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is sit here and basically just lop off quite a few chunks of this meteorite. Sorry, asteroid even. I'll put this in the cargo scoop as well, just so I can go and then pick everything up much faster. Now you can see that my mining laser is actually going down very slowly, and that would be because I have actually upgraded the power plant, both the power plant and the power distributor on the ship. But basically it means I can spend longer actually mining things off this this asteroid. So there we go, that's 2 full charges. And you can see on my radar there's quite a few little chunks floating around. So what we're going to do is we're going to float around and pick up all these items. First piece, come to almost a full stop. And you can see here that this particular piece was 9% palladium and 9% gallite. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in and refine both of them. I'm not actually going to be keeping the gallite. I'm just setting it into the 2 hoppers so that I don't have to waste time in between every chunk of rock having to actually jettison the gallites, so I can just basically just concentrate on targeting these PCs. And just bringing them in. Yep, can't go too fast. Always try and keep it in the blue zone. I tried doing some cargo scooping with one of my faster ships. That didn't go down too well. I felt like I was travelling at such a... As you can see, my my control over my ship has got so much better. There we go, next piece. Because normally, if you've only got one... Oop, too fast. See, there we go. If you go too fast, you will not actually... Oh! Oh, I didn't actually realise that, but you can actually pick it up going backwards. I thought the cargo scoop was unidirectional. But anyway, if you look on the radar, you'll see a little line going straight up from my... from the basically representation of my ship, the orange triangle in the middle. Now follow that round, and that's basically keeping track of the asteroid that I've been mining. It's so you know which one you've actually been mining, so you don't lose the one you were using. We'll give it one more go, see if anything else comes off. But usually everything is gone within 2 uses of mining laser. It's not always the case, sometimes it can take a full 3 uses. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually anything anything else coming off. So what we're going to do, let's have a look over here. As you can see, I've got 64... sorry. Where the hell did I get 64 from? 89% of 1 ton of palladium and 72% of a ton of gallite. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. What I'm going to do is actually get back and go and find myself another asteroid. And we've managed to find another asteroid with palladium. So again, it's going to be rinsing and repeating. So I'm going to sit here and just basically mow off a bunch more chunks. Oh, that one's coming straight for me. Almost. Oh. There we go. Quick manoeuvring, and I managed just to catch it in the scoop while still mining. And that's taken us up to 1 ton of palladium. Exactly, actually. Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vent that gallite now. And then just remine a second burst of second burst of mining laser on this asteroid. Let's see if I can pull that trick again. There we go. And whilst I'm still mining, what I'm going to have to end up doing is just re-refining both of those particular well, both parts of that chunk. And then again, it's playing Space Cowboy again and picking and wrangling up all these chunks of rock. I find it best, instead of actually just flying around in circles, is just lock onto one. Whoop, don't go too fast. Pick it up and reverse. So you're basically just keeping yourself in the same tight frame. So with all those the new pieces all And we will just check, see if there's anything else coming off this again. There we go, that's another piece come off. You can hear it coming off there. So again, that's another 77% of 1 ton. And 55% of a ton of gallite. But again, we're going to be dumping the gallite because it just doesn't sell as well as the palladium. And if you've seen any other mining tutorials, you'll notice that there we go. That basically upgrading to a hopper with basically a refinery, sorry, with 2 hoppers even, it just speeds up the work drastically. There we go. 12.2% of a ton of gallite. Not gallite, palladium, sorry. So again, we'll come to a stop. Check where we're at, and that's 2 tons. Again, exactly 2 tons. So, vent the gallite again. And basically, I'm going to be running around the system looking for more palladium. Wow, that took a while. As you can see, I'm almost completely full. I have 93% of the last, basically the last ton for my cargo space. So what I'm going to do is pick up this last piece here, and then we're going to see something a little bit interesting. There we go. My computer's telling me that my cargo hold is now at maximum capacity. But let's have a look over here. I still have 1% palladium in the hopper. So I can go and process them. So it's still letting me process them. So basically what that means is with the 16 cargo slots that I have completely full up of palladium, I technically have a sneaky extra 2. The 2 hoppers that I have in my refinery, I can use both of those to basically fill up with palladium as well. So for 16 cargo slots, I can actually take 18 tons of palladium. So what I'm going to do, wrong button. What I'm going to do is carry on just mining this particular asteroid. And basically just take fill up my 2 hoppers as well. So I'll jump ahead again because it's going to take a little while, and I'll see you soon. Right, so now we've gotten to the point where we are nearly full with one of the hoppers on top of the cargo hold. So what I'm going to pick up this last piece that should knock the last palladium over the palladium that we've got in there over the, and it says we basically over the threshold, and it says we have resources unassigned. So what I'm going to do is vent the palladium, vent the gallite, and basically start processing the extra palladium again. So now that's palladium, 1 full hopper of palladium, and the second hopper we're starting to fill. Now, the problem that we're at the moment is that now it's pretty much the same as if I only had a refinery with only 1 hopper. So every time I pick up a fragment, it'll go resources unallocated. So I have to go every time and vent the gallite every single time. So my efficiency for doing this has actually just dropped dramatically. Pick up the last, basically just pick up the rest of the pieces and fill up the last hopper. Well, now we're nearly full with the second hopper as well. Just need another 17% to actually fill that one up as well. We have one here with 7%. Vent the Galite there. And then just grab the last fragment here. And again, resources unallocated. So there. A nice sneaky tip there. So not only have we got the two full 6-ton cargo holds, so 16 tons of palladium, we have an extra 2 in the actual refinery as well. So that's a nice little way of sneaking more onto your ship. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go and sell our hard-earned palladium. There we go. Just trying to find where I was going. There we go. We'll get there. Because I have actually upgraded my ship, I can jump straight to here without having to go through the intermediary system. So we'll line up. That would help if I'd actually put in my hard point and my cargo scoop. So we'll go back to Bugatti, go back to the orbital, and sell and basically reap the rewards of our hard work. It's at this point, on the way back to the orbital, where I get really paranoid about getting interdicted. After spending such a long time actually doing all that mining, I really don't want to get blown up and have my cargo stolen. Thankfully, every time when I'm doing when I'm actually mining, I am actually playing solo, so that minimises the risk of me actually getting interdicted. I mean, if I do get interdicted, I am actually fairly adept now at getting away, but it's still somewhat worrying. Throttle up a little bit. Losing speed too fast, too soon, really. Well, then again, I have got caught in the gravity of the planet, haven't I? There we go. 10 megamiles out. And there we go. There we are. Right. I think it's this side. Yeah, it is. That's the one that's going anti-clockwise. So we'll boost. And request docking. I think I'm going to have to give voice attack a go at some point to actually do the mundane things like requesting docking permissions and everything. The only problem is I need to find a really nice, I need to find a better voice profile, because I absolutely loathe the stock one, and there's a few that I really don't like. I'd love to be able to get my hands on an Iron Man Jarvis voice, but the only one that I've come across is some guy that is making it himself, and it's not to the quality I would like. But then again, I'm extremely picky when it comes to this. Maybe I'll just... Ooh, ah! That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. Hit the blast shield. You see my landings have gotten better as well. So, let's have a look at the starport services and see how much money we've made. But first of all, just refuel. So, check the bulletin board first, just on the off chance. No, HE suits and pesticides, no. So, alright, so off to the commodities market. And we'll scroll down until we get to the metals. Where are we? Here we are, palladium. 16 here. I can actually sell for 14,266. So let's sell all 16 that are in the cargo bay. There we go. Total profit, well, not total profit, but almost. A profit of 228,000 credits. But that's not all. So we'll exit out, go back into the commodities market, and magically we have another 2 palladium to sell. So another 28, well, nearly another 30,000 credits. So, which now puts me up to a current total of just shy of 500,000 credits. At the moment, I am actually saving up for a new ship. I am planning to pick myself up. Where is it? There we go. The next ship I plan to buy is the Type 6 transporter, because the very just as standard. One of its standard cargo bays is the size of what I have now. So, you know what they say, you need money to make money. So that's my next upgrade. And yeah, that's basically how to make a buttload of money with mining. It is actually the most efficient way of making money that I've found thus far, for the simple reason that there are no overheads apart from your fuel. Because when you're doing trading, you have to go out, you actually have to buy the stock, and you're only making a certain percentage profit on each of the items. With this, every ton of material that you mine is pure profit. But I won't try and tell you that it is the most amazing way of making money. It can be boring as all hell. I mean, to fill up that cargo space now, it took me close to 3 hours. And that's mainly just flying around all the different asteroid belts in that particular, around that particular star, finding all the ones that had just palladium in there. I mean, you could be less picky about it and actually go around looking for just basically picking up whatever you feel like, whatever happens to be there. But I just don't find that to be as efficient. So, like I said, I go for the best that I can find, and that's always palladium. This system is the best for that, because every, as I said before, every particular asteroid belt seems to have at least one asteroid in there with palladium in it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've actually found this enjoyable and somewhat educational. I've been ChaosWulff. Again, thank you very much for watching. Please do consider rating this video and subscribing to the channel for more content, and I'll see you